Gucci was an Italian businessman and fashion designer. He is most known for being the founder of the fashion house of Gucci. Gucci was born in Florence, Tuscany on March 20.
Y soy el creador de una de las marcas de moda más reconocidas en todo el mundo. Fundé la casa de moda Gucci en Florencia, Italia, en 1900.
Everything about the Gucci brand. The Gucci brand is known as one of the most popular brands in the fashion world. This brand has gone through many ups and downs since its establishment. From family feuds and takeover disputes to bankruptcy and public sale of company shares. In this video, we are going to discuss the history of the Gucci brand and its complete understanding. So if you are interested in fashion and clothing topics, stay with us until the end of the video. Founder of the Gucci brand. Guccio Gucci was born on March 26, 1881 in Florence, northern Italy. He was the son of an Italian businessman. In 1898, Guccio was 17 years old. At this age, he left Florence to travel to other countries to learn about the culture, sophistication, and artistic principles of the world. He was fond of adventure and managed to get the maximum amount of excitement in the city of London. His first job was at the Savoy Hotel in London. He worked in this hotel as a waiter and doorman, and the highest position they gave him was in charge of the elevator. In fact, Savoy was the first hotel in the world to start an elevator. This hotel was known as one of the most luxurious hotels in Europe in the early 20th century. Because Guccio was dealing with so many people, he was able to develop great communication skills. In 1901, he married 24-year-old Ida Caloli, both of whom were seamstresses. After a year, their daughter Grimaldi was born. Of course, they had 4 more children after a few years. The start of the Gucci brand business. Guccio used all the savings he had accumulated from working to start his business. He decided to return to Florence. After returning, he realized that his father's business did not look boring compared to before. He reopened his store in Florence in 1921. He planned to sell imported luggage from Germany and England along with his own products and attract unique customers. As his business grew, he decided to expand a small workshop behind his store and hire skilled and experienced artisans to produce custom bags. Because Gucci was targeting the wealthy, he was able to quickly turn his workshop into a place to produce saddlebags and accessories for horse sports. Equestrian sports at that time were more reserved for the aristocracy, and leather accessories related to these sports were very popular. So wealthy people in society were able to quickly notice Gucci. In this way, he was able to expand his workshop, and of course, there were not many competitors in this field. Guccio's age increases and responsibilities increase. As Gucci grew older, one of his sons, Aldo, took over most of the responsibilities of the business. Aldo used pigskin in the production of its products. Aldo met a Scottish tanner at a trade show he attended in London and asked him to be the main supplier of pigskin for the Gucci brand. Acquaintance with Americans and more success of Gucci. In 1951, Giovanni Battista Giorgini was known as a Florentine aristocrat with connections to the American retail industry. He invited Gucci to present his collection in a small exhibition for American buyers and journalists in Europe for the Paris fashion shows. This incident led to Gucci being introduced to the American audience for the first time and eventually becoming Florence Fashion Week. During this time, the Gucci family decided to open their first store in Milan. In the same year, the green-red-green design became one of the most famous signatures of this brand. The first Gucci store in America. Aldo traveled to America with his brothers in 1952. They opened Gucci shops with the help of an American lawyer. They also established their first American store on the East 58th Street. At this time, the Gucci family business was progressing day by day. The success of the Gucci brand with the production of new products. In the early 1960s, Gucci changed the name of a bag that had become a favorite of the First Lady of the United States to Jackie. This bag had different colors and was known as one of the best-selling products for years. In 1996, Gucci designed the Flora scarf for the Princess of Monaco. The pattern of the Flora scarf became a symbol that the creative directors of the House of Gucci then used in the area collection. One of the Gucci stores was reopened in Tokyo in 1972. The first clones of the Gucci brand. This brand launched and sold its first perfume in 1975. The name of the first perfume produced by Gucci was Number One, which was able to gain great popularity. After that, the popular perfumes of this brand include Flora, Gucci Guilty, Gucci by Gucci, and Gucci Bloom. Products produced by the Gucci brand. At first, this brand started selling all kinds of leather bags, and women's handbags can be mentioned among the most important of them. After a period of time, he was able to produce all kinds of attractive women's and men's clothes, perfumes and clones, shoes, cosmetics, and even various accessories. Facts, unknown and interesting secrets about luxury brand Gucci. Gucci was 40 years old when he founded this brand. Among the most popular Gucci products are handbags and Samsonite. Tocini, who is known as one of the famous rappers, is a big fan of this brand. He says, "When I die, bury me in the Gucci store." In times when leather was not available, Gucci brand products were made from silk and hemp. Tom Ford increased the company's sales by more than 90% within 5 years and brought the House of Gucci to the value of $4 billion. He was once known as one of the largest shareholders of Gucci. Genius Jeans, which is a product of the Gucci brand, is known as one of the most expensive jeans in the world, so that its record has been registered in Guinness. The price of these pants reached $3,134 in 1998. The first Gucci fashion show was held 60 years after the company was founded. In 2005, Gucci decided to collaborate with UNICEF. He donates a percentage of all the company's profit to this organization for better education and clean water for children. In the 1980s, Gucci nearly went bankrupt after stories about the Gucci family scandal were published in the press. Gucci started his company in Italy, a country known for its fashion, but this style was inspired by people who lived in England. The first products produced by this company were luggage items such as bags and handbags. They are still one of the brand's most popular items. The famous double G logo refers to Guccio Gucci. Gucci was an elevator operator at the luxurious Savoy Hotel in London. It was then that he met famous people such as Marilyn Monroe and Winston Churchill. He was inspired by their accessories and decided to start his own brand. In the 1940s, Benito Mussolini was the Prime Minister of Italy. At that time, it was difficult to get leather. Therefore, Gucci used silk to produce products. Many celebrities are fans of the Gucci brand. A famous American rapper named 2 Chainz once said, "When I die, bury me in a Gucci store." The first products produced by Gucci include detachable leather saddlebags. Enthusiastic writers from Italy bought the item. The horse logo that was first seen in the 1950s it is still an important part of the brand. The brand first appeared on core jeans before he began using it on other products such as bags and jewelry. This brand was managed by Gucci until his death in 1953. His three sons, Aldo Gucci, Vasco Gucci, and Rodolfo Gucci, took over the business after Gucci's death. They promoted the brand's products through Hollywood celebrities. The famous English-American actress Elizabeth Taylor used Gucci's hobo bag. The Princess of Monaco named Grace Kelly made a special request to print Flora on the scarf. This was the print that first appeared on the scarf. One of the Gucci's sons, Rudolph Gucci, designed the scarf. The GG logo was designed in 1960. This logo was designed to commemorate Gucci's after his death. In the 1980s, scandalous stories about the Gucci family were published in the press, and because of this, Gucci went bankrupt. In 1994, Tom Ford was appointed as the creative director of the Gucci brand in order to make some qualitative changes. Sales increased by 90% within 5 years after the election of Tom Ford. In other words, he was the largest shareholder of the company at one point. This company launched a new product called Genius Jeans, which broke the Guinness record for the most expensive jeans in the world. These jeans had a value of $3,134 in 1998. Many time designers work in Gucci, including Stella McCartney and Alexander McQueen. This company started working with UNICEF in 2005. They decided to donate a percentage of all profits to this organization to help children in third world countries get clean water and better education. Bamboo products are one of the Gucci's items. Once the company faced the problem of availability of leather, therefore designers used other materials such as bamboo to make products. This company held its first live show in Florence 60 years after the establishment of the company. Many items and goods were redesigned by the company, of which the Flora shawl is an example. In 2015, they reproduced the Flora scarf for the cruise collection. It was in 2004 that Tom Ford left the company to start his own brand. Then in 2006, Farida Giannigi was appointed as the manager of this company. Alessandro Michel was appointed creative director of the company in 2015, after which sales increased by 12%. Also, the Gucci brand gained more fame in world-class events, such as Milan Fashion Week. In 2017, the Gucci brand hosted the fashion show in London's Westminster Abbey. Gucci was the first brand to host such a show. Gucci founded a global campaign called Chime for Change, and they have successfully funded over 200 projects. The aim of this project is to empower young women and girls.